Here we are. The Olympic Stadium. Welcome. One of the most sustainable ever built. The lower bowl is set into the existing landscape, meaning less need for steel.
Foul.
Now it goes up, it's high and it's long.
Yeah,
Not
from
quite
China.
the right trajectory though. Not a great throw, but not a bad throw by any stretch of the imagination. Really good technique through that, and I can see the smile on his face. Third round of the javelin now.
Foul.
A super start to this competition. First place at the midway point shows this athlete is all about the business of winning a gold medal.
Foul.
Let's take another look at the scoreboard there.
Representing
Justice is back.
Foul.
A wonderful performance so far, and the results on the scoreboard are just as electrifying. It is a terrific, terrific lead that this athlete takes from here. A remarkable act. This is the Olympic Stadium where there are stunning views over the city of London. The next event is the men's qualifying rounds of the shot put. Very quick across the circle and then releases this one. Great trajectory on that throw. Well, the over the moon with the start that he's made to this competition. All of the hard work in training has really paid off. Here's the scoreboard after 2 qualifying rounds. Halfway through then, and the scoreboard is a welcome sight for this athlete, proudly sitting on top of the leaderboard. That's the end of the round, and it's going to be really tough for the rest of the field to catch this athlete now. Well, after that round, this athlete, much to the crowd's delight, is in the lead. Lost it. the jewel
representing
in the
China.
crown of the Olympic Park. This is a terrific venue, made from some recycled and some of the most sustainable materials. This really is a green stadium of the new millennium. These athletes are all ready to go on the first step of their Olympic dream. Won't trouble the leaderboard with that. Foul throw.
Next up, the competitor
Well, gone through the
representing
mental
China.
process, this athlete is now ready to throw. Well, something went wrong there, and that's going to be a foul.
Next up, the competitor representing
Let's have a
China.
look at the scoreboard after that round, and it makes good reading. First place. Well, technically, that was all over the place. It's a foul throw.
Next, the athlete
Fifth
from
attempt now.
China.
Well, that's not a good attempt. In fact, it's a foul.
Next up, the competitor representing
Well, let's
China.
take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news. Lying in first place. Well, that throw just didn't work out, and that'll be a foul.
First,
Welcome to the Aquatic Centre, the first event, the women's qualifying rounds of the 50 metres freestyle. And they're in the pool already in the women's qualifying round of the 50 metres freestyle. A terrific performance here. China are in first place, Finland are second, Canada are in third place. We're into the final 10 metres. A hero will be born as they touch down. China qualifying first, France in second. Really does bring the crowd out in their numbers, and they respond well to these cyclists who will enjoy, and this is rare in the Kieran event, 360 noise, as usually the fans are only down the two back straights, but here in this specifically designed venue, they'll get the noise around the corners as well. All about having a good rhythm and a tactical brain. Well, it's down to these athletes to move through on their own. Cycling hard down the back straight. Out in front, China. In second is USA. This is really great stuff into the final straight. China finish with gold. USA takes silver. Bronze for Belgium. Well, this athlete showed it. This is the qualifying rounds of the men's weightlifting. Each competitor gets 3 attempts to get the weight above their head. Has to get it above his head. Is he strong enough? Gets it above his head. Now, second phase. Well, should be happy with that. It's a successful lift, and the athlete will be really pleased with that. This is one to remember. Focus in. This man is attempting a new world record. This certainly could be one of the moments of the London 2012 Games. Well, this is the final attempt for this athlete. That's a blow. Didn't even move the bar off the floor. Concrete and steel structures are ugly, but how can you feel that about this place? 80,000 people jammed in here for the next event. That's a great start by this athlete. The halfway point fast approaching here. Now's the time for these athletes to really make their move. China are in first place. Switzerland in second place. Can he hold it together? China qualifying first. And going through, it's Switzerland, and into the final in third, it's New Zealand. This athlete's... This next event brings together some of the strongest men in the world. This next event is the final of the men's weightlifting.
205.0 kilograms.
Looks confident here to me. Does well, gets it above his head. Tiny little wobble there. Gets the all clear from the judges and slams it down. So many options to go for.
225.0 kilograms.
He couldn't get him to budge. Such a strange effort, that. 6 rounds then, and one of these athletes will be crowned the champion. Well, doesn't manage to lift anything here, and that's a win. We are at the Olympic Stadium, and the next event is the 200 metres, half a lap of the track, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty of support for these 8 athletes. Good running, great technique. Quarter of the way through this race, and the early leaders showing themselves. Now they approach the second half of the race. Strong running as they enter the home straight. In first place, China. Moving through the pack is Jamaica. Final stage, final push. China take gold. Silver for Jamaica. It's bronze for the USA. Well, they're happy with that. First then, the qualifying rounds of the men's event. Well, this course is going to be really, really tough, and this athlete knows just how hard the next minute or so of their life's going to be. Approaching Piccadilly Circus. Great time through the first section of the race. Paddles through the gate with ease. Really need to keep the boat moving here on the way to Stonehenge. Really fantastic time, that. Really smooth through that gate. Picked up the odd penalty here and there, but not much to write home about. That's a good run. terrific run at time check number 3. Well, not bad.
With a time
Oh, magnificent. Welcome to the XL London, the semi-finals of the men's table tennis.
Well, some great play out there on the table. He takes the point, and I'm sure he takes a lot of confidence from that as well. He's got to be pleased with that. The point's his.
Czech Republic to serve. 0-2.
Well, after all of that, they get the point. Look what it means to them.
0-3.
Well, that's another point on the board, and it's developing into a good lead here for him.
4-0.
Pressure's really starting to build now. Shot went straight down the line, and he just couldn't return it. Well, you really can see confidence starting to build now. After another point added to the table, it's a big lead. Oh, that really is a great point one. He has to take confidence from that.
1-6.
Well, that's the end of the first game. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. What's going to happen from here? Well, he's really got the crowd on side now. He wins that point. Can he keep it going? Good, solid play to take the point there. Can he build on it now?
To serve. 0-2.
Oh, he really is starting to play to the crowd now, and they are responding. What a fantastic point one. Well, he won't be complaining, will he? He's doing really well out there, developing into a nice lengthy lead. Well, we're all witnessing a fantastic game out there, but he takes the point, and quite rightly. There it is, the backhand shot. Flies across the net with that forehand. Well, that gold medal match is now just 1 point away. Can they hold their nerve? Match point. So there we have it then.
The gold medal match in the men's table tennis.
He really is rising to the occasion of the Olympic Games. What fantastic play to win the point there. Absolutely smashed it, and he wins the point with that.
States of America to serve. 0-2.
Well, I'm not sure his opponent is enjoying it as much as the crowd are, but he will take the confidence from that point. Well, he really is starting to dominate the match now. Another point won as he extends his lead. He's really piling on the pressure now. What good approach play there to win him the point. The crowd go wild and they respond. What a point won.
Game point. United
We're on
States
game
of
point now.
America to
Surely he's going to take it with this
0-2.
serve. So with game one complete now, let's have a quick look to see how that affects the scoreboard. Well, just listen to the crowd. They're absolutely loving that. He wins the point with the smash. Playing so well there and quite rightly take the point as a result.
States of America to serve. 0-2.
Great work to take the point. Now what can they do from here?
0-3.
He's really piling on the pressure now. It's another point one, and it's developing into a good lead. They're really showing great play there and quite rightly take the point.
0.
They're piling the pressure on. They take the point. Where can they go from here?
Match point. United States of America to serve. 0-6.
So that's the end of the game. And
Parade then are the qualifying rounds of the women's beach volleyball.
absolutely fantastic display of beach volleyball. They take the point. Well, it was their opponents that made the error there. That means they get the point. They've got to be happy with that. Lacking a bit of technique in the serve there. Should be looking to the sidelines for a bit of help after this point. There is absolutely no stopping this team. They extend their lead even further with that point. End of the first set now, and they nail it with that one. Precision play on court, real teamwork. They deserve the point. What a display of beach volleyball on court. They deservedly win that point. Setting the court alive with their play. Absolutely deserve that point. That point extends the lead even further. Can they continue this momentum? Well, they couldn't have...
Welcome to Lords, the home of crickets for the most part, but for the 2 weeks of the Olympics, this is the chance for the archers to take centre stage in front of the magnificent old pavilion. In the red, not bad. This is the final arrow of round number 1. Well, that arrow's worth 10. After the first game, first place, cool as a cucumber, totally relaxed. An outstanding first round. And she starts with a maximum. So close to the maximum. That's 9. We'll take a check on the leaderboard after the third arrow of N2. That's arrow's worth 9. A wonderful performance so far, and the results on the scoreboard are just as electrifying. It is a terrific, terrific lead that this athlete takes from here. Arrow 2. And you can add 7 to the total for that. Third arrow must finish this end strongly. 9 more points in the outer yellow circle. Stirring stuff as that round comes to a close, and the scoreboard tells it all. A huge lead in this one. Let's add 9 more to the total for that arrow. That's 8 points for the inner red. This is the last chance in this competition. This is the final arrow. 9 for that arrow. Scar's parade. The next event is about to get underway.
What an awesome display of beach volleyball on court today. That's a point one and a point on the board for them. Absolutely fantastic play on court today. The crowd are on their feet with that point one. Well, the error there from their opponents mean they take the point. Can they maximise on this now? And yet another point one. The lead is growing further with every single point. First set out the way there. Can they go on to win it in the second? Precision play, real teamwork, deserve that point. Superb play on court, a real fantastic rally starting to build now. Decent dig to keep the play going. That shot straight down the middle wins the point for them. What terrific play we're all witnessing right now. Piling the pressure on their opponents, they take the point. She serves, can they maintain control? Well, they really are developing a fantastic lead here. Can they maintain it? What a strong performance.
It's a great venue, great choice of venue for the Olympic archery. So many historic moments here. And now, today, the opportunity for one of these athletes to walk away with a gold medal and for them to get their name in the history books. Great shot for 9. 2 gone, 1 arrow to go. Perfect, right down the middle, just what the doctor ordered. Looking for a good 4th arrow in this competition. And this really is a sport where millimeters count. This is the 2nd arrow. The outer yellow circle, that's 9 points. Arrow number 6 of the competition. Bang on. 10. Let's have a look at the scoreboard at the end of that round and look at this lead. It really is commanding at this stage. Tiny adjustment required. M3, arrow number 2. So close to a 10. That's a 9. Can this athlete close out N3 with a good score? That's 9. Well, that's the end of the round. And now on the scoreboard has a really big lead. Thuds into the board. Resounding sound, that. Arrow 2, N4. Bingo, just what the doctor ordered. Pressure's on then. Needs to find the yellow with this final arrow. That's 8.
China with a score.